Justin Baldoni's PR team has officially spoken out about the Blake Lively lawsuit and the alleged smear campaign. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I cover all things pop culture. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. So girl, listen, grab a snack and a drink because we got to talk about this. We have been covering this Blake Lively lawsuit since it came out a couple days ago. And I have to say, this is probably the biggest scandal to hit right now. I mean, Blake Lively, girl, you are closing down with the UFOs, the diddler of it all, the Jennifer Lopez of it all, the Haley and Selena and Justin and the Kim Kardashian Santa Baby music video. I'm just like, girl, what in the Oompa Loompa Gypsy Rose Honey Boo Boo's going on here? But you know what, girl? We are going to be spilling all this pop culture mess. That's what it's called. Listen, this Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni thing, I mean, I knew someday something was going to come out. I knew that this day was going to come. You do not have to be that so Raven to know that the future is here, girl. But Blake Lively, girl, that lawsuit is full of the receipts, honey. But there is a lot of talk about, Justin Baldoni's rep and the PR team and everything, and they've finally spoken out. So let's get into it, girl. If you are looking for a new messy best friend, hit that subscribe button. Okay, so listen. Says here, Justin Baldoni rep admits PR team sophomorically revealed against Blake Lively, but claims no smear campaign despite sexual harassment allegations. Amid allegations by Blake Lively of SH and retaliation by It Ends With Us co-star director Justin Baldoni and his crisis PR reps, a publicist for the Wayfarer Studios co-founder now says, although we were prepared, we didn't have to do anything over the top to protect our client. What the cherry-picked messages don't include, although not shockingly, as it doesn't fit the narrative, is that it was no smear implied, no negative press was ever facilitated, no social combat plan, although we were prepared for it as it's our job to be ready for any scenario, but we didn't have to implement anything because the internet was doing the work for us. She continues and says, and yes, we rejoiced and joked in the fact that fans were recognizing our clients' heart and work without us having to do anything but keep our heads down and focus on positive interviews for our client. As the texts show, we sophomorically revealed and again joked privately to each other about the internet's feedback to the woman whose team was making our lives incredibly difficult over the course of the campaign. Abel, who now has her own PR firm, RWA Communications, added in her Facebook post, I'm human. The long hours, months of preparation on top of my day-to-day scope, it felt good to see that although we were prepared, we didn't have to do anything over the top to protect our client. In her Facebook post, she continues and says that she has no idea how Blake Lively's attorneys and lawyers got all the text messages and the communications, and that she was super overwhelmed by the damning tsunami of, the backlash that, they got, and how dirty PR business that protects show business and the stars that followed, okay? She's calling the move by Lively's team a coordinated effort that she has seen before. I had recently left my previous firm at which I was still during this campaign with a team who all participated in that campaign and a boss who oversaw and who had access to my work emails and work phone. So you can deduce from that what you will. She says, now what kind of woman would work against another woman who was victim of all things being claimed? Thanks for asking. After reviewing the evidence, facts, hard proof that countered every single thing that was being claimed and demanded at the start of production, I made a choice to stand by my client of almost 5 years, who had dedicated his life to the equal treatment of others, especially women, who had no incidents of negative treatment of others, and who had a wonderful community and team at Wayfarer, who all held the same moral fortitude and lives their lives accordingly. As representatives, we all have to make that choice. So I did that to the best of my ability and felt good about our efforts. Is my client perfect? No. In fact, he says he's not perfect so constantly, to the point I tell him he needs to be less self-deprecating because it can be taken the wrong way. Are Blake's feelings valid? It's not my position to say or speculate what she was feeling in those moments that she claims, and I would never slam another woman for speaking her truth by the end of the day. If it's not the truth and there's evidence that proves otherwise, then as a representative, I have to do what I feel is right as well.
If these text messages are real, you guys, we all owe Blake Lively a huge apology. So the New York Times gained access to Blake Lively's lawsuit filing, and in this filing, there were thousands of pages of text messages and emails that she obtained through a subpoena. And these text messages make Justin Baldoni look real bad, you guys. These text messages are allegedly between Justin Baldoni and his PR team, the same PR team that represented Johnny Depp in the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard trial. Let's start with the first one. I think we need to put the social combat plan into order. So do I. This was sent after Blake Lively and a bunch of members of the It Ends With Us cast said they refused to do any press with Justin Baldoni because of his alleged harassment and workplace misconduct.
Listen, this is going to be the biggest scandal since Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. And it's probably going to be the biggest scandal until Diddy's court case starts in May. I'm going to be very honest. Right now, the public is siding with Blake Lively. Now, of course, there are some things that have come out from Blake that people have seen, like the rude interviews and all of that. But I'm really starting to see a shift in people saying, you know what, everyone is entitled to a bad day, this and that. So everyone is really rooting for Blake Lively, especially because she came with all the receipts in the lawsuit. What do you guys think about this? After seeing the PR's, statement, after seeing all of the things that is coming out, all of these stories coming out of Justin Baldoni, and, now we're seeing that he had a corn addiction, with a P, that he, there's a lot of things coming out of Justin Baldoni, just like there was a lot of things coming out, about Blake Lively when she was getting canceled. So the tables have definitely turned. But what side are you on after seeing all of this? I just wanted to shift very, very quickly and tell you guys that I will be doing a couple of story times for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I've received some messages from some of you guys that are spending the holidays alone. And I just wanted to tell you guys, you're not alone. I'm going to be spending them with you. I'm going to be doing a couple story times, so it feels like we are on a FaceTime call or we're hanging out. So consider yourself booked tomorrow to hang out with me. I love you all, and I made you a promise in the very beginning that I'm going to do everything in my power to always help make you feel less alone, because you're not alone. You got me. I love you all. Let me know what you think about this Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni situation. Let me know what you think about the lawsuit. Let me know what you guys think about the PR team speaking out and in their statement. This is huge. This is a huge thing to end 2024. And I'm telling you, this is going to be the biggest thing until Diddy starts calling out the names in the Diddy list. Prepare and subscribe, because we're about to be in a really rocky ass roller coaster. Okay, I love you all. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Mwah.